One of the things I love the most about MOPS is this idea of project management and kind of like mapping out different flows, shopping for tools. But as I've kind of like matured in my career, I've gotten less excited about writing emails and coding emails. And I love that on your site. I was reading through some of your services, and I love that you're focused on advisement and strategy. I wanted to ask you, like, do you find a lot of potential clients want both strategy and execution? And how do you kind of gently say, no, I'm not writing emails anymore, but I'm happy to help with this instead?
Yeah, I 100% agree with you in terms of loving every aspect of MOPS, but there's also comes a time where maybe copywriting and actual hands-on keyboard sending out emails is no longer the vision for the long term. And to that point, every client's needs are slightly different, which is fun for me,
Mhm.
but also it just means that I set expectations correctly from the beginning. And at the same time, if they are in need of lifecycle or demand gen email execution, particularly over a longer period of time. If it's a short stint and just kind of an interim, it's one thing.
Mhm.
But if it's something they're going to need long term, I bring in some of my wonderful partners, like my former employer, Modular Marketing, or Ragnarok, a great agency out there where I trust their expertise and I have a close relationship with, and it's a symbiotic relationship.
There's a lot of these like bigger agencies, right? That kind of got in love with this idea of building out, hiring full time folks that, there's a lot of project management that comes into like working with companies and doing a lot of
Correct.
training, but then there's a whole like data engineering side, data management side. And so
Yes.
it's been interesting to see this idea of solopreneurs that are doing this advisement and how you're kind of partnering with a couple of different folks to kind of fill some of these gaps and how these bigger agencies are tackling this stuff because like there's no shortage of MOPS problems to solve, right?
Exactly. And even when you do it right, you got to maintain. So there's always
Right.
going to be something.